Another subject that we're going to be covering in hitting is your approach, your mental approach. When I was in the minor leagues, I just was wandering for a little while. I didn't have a mental approach, and at the same time, I would watch players that were older than me, and I would listen to them, and they just seemed to know what was going on. They would talk about their bat like they're telling war stories, and I would think every time I tried to guess along with the pitcher, I was wrong. Well, then Frank Robinson, the Hall of Famer, sat me down for about an hour and a half at a camp and gave me the Major League plan. I went to spring training a week later. It was like I was on second base every at bat. It was just kind of a surreal thing. I led the league in hitting that year, and the next year I was in the big leagues. It happened quickly because I understood what I was doing finally. And then I realized that all the conversations that I heard as a young player with the older players that seemed like they knew what they were talking about, they were so far off. I was completely going in the wrong direction trying to listen to them. So it's very important that you get an approach that has been around for 100 years, an approach that all major leaguers use. Another thing you're going to learn at an MVP event is we're going to take you through the process of preparing to hit. You're going to be able to go from your pregame. We're going to walk you through individually. You're going to have the opportunity, if you have questions, I'm there. I'm here to help you go through those things in your approach that you need work on, and especially areas that you have trouble projecting in, and we're going to be able to give you feedback on that. We're going to see how you warm up. As a scout, as someone watching a game, I can tell who understands what they're doing by how they go about their business on the field, how they warm up, how they look at the pitcher warm up, how they approach the on-deck circle, how they walk up and get into the box. I can tell what you're thinking and whether you have an approach that's the major league quality approach. So not only are we going to be able to give you feedback, I'm going to be able to walk you through the process so that you can be ready and have an aggressive offensive approach with hitting.